Hello. Let's get started. We've got a laundry list of things to get through. I made that in JavaScript of all things. That's what I animated with, JavaScript. I can hear score into the balance once. It is JavaScript animation studio. No, hang on. Let me see if I can find that. Where would that be? Where would that be? Intro. Here we go. All right, hold on now. Let's. All right. So what I did. Ignore. I don't even know what temporary there's for. Scene 1. Star. Okay. So I built an engine that is basically you have a set of sprite objects which are just let's see here. Here's an example. It's a set of frames which are defined by number of rows, number of columns, and it just evenly divides automatically there. I just use the data set on the HTML to assign that. And then I had an idea one day for an intro video. And so I wrote a song. What happens if you change the intro? Then we change it. We do something to it. I don't know what. Whatever you want. I've got lots of things we can add in places. Like all the different scenes have lots of background space where cameos or other whatnots could be added. But I had this idea, and it was like I had the whole thing in my head. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make music, and I made the music, and I was like, okay, I can see it. I can see exactly what happens, and then this happens, and this happens, and I wrote it all out in Notepad. And then I just started like going to town. I was like, all right, this will happen. All right, then running, jumping, grabbing coins, and then other characters show up in the background, and then there's the balloon scene, and all of these are just basically like delayed, like time. I'm using timeouts. I'm doing like interpolations of take this object, modify its Y value by 200, modify its rotation by 10, modify its X by 100, do it linearly from 0 to whatever. It is the dumbest thing, and it works. Now, here's the fun thing. It's different every time because a lot of these things are randomized, like the position of people in the crowded theater scene. That's all randomly shuffled every time. Anyway, it was a dumb idea, but it actually worked out. And it lets me really quickly swap out assets. For instance, if I wanted to do a Halloween theme introduction or a Christmas theme or a New Year's theme, which I've done all of those. How was my day? I finally fixed some bug that the QA team had found. I had been spending so much time trying to figure out why my debug tools weren't working. It turns out the bug itself it took me like an hour to fix tops. That's including time to get it deployed and confirm that, yep, that did it, thanks. And yet I've been spending days just trying to figure out, like, why can't I reproduce this locally? Like, why is the authorization failed when I try to reproduce it locally? That is not the issue here. So I've been going with all the other devs. I'm the latest one on this project that I'm working on at work. And it's a little bit of a mess the way it's set up. And I'm just kind of trying to deal with that. Okay, first thing, scrolling texture for the booster decal. Let's get a temporary mesh in here just so we can actually see this better. Throw a box on here. Scale it. But yeah, progress is good. All right, so there's where it is. It's a decal. All right, now to do animation, like scrolling Texture. I did find. The trick is you have to actually make it into a material. Hang on, I found the video. Yeah, this is the one. We can't just apply... We can't just straight up apply some kind of effect to that. We have to first do new material. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Yep, he's doing the thing. Oh, there we go. There it is. Right-click, new resource, material. I really need to organize. I have no idea what we're doing down here. Material. What kind of material do we want here? Oh, standard material. Wait. Slow that down. Yeah. Standard material 3D. Yeah, okay. Where is that? Oh, it's right there. And we're going to call it booster material. Tres. How was everybody else's Monday? Any good news? Any best days evers? Okay, booster material. We can go to the albedo and just throw this art straight on here. I thought texture. Yep, there we go. Got it. Oh wait, can we then apply? I guess we're gonna see if we can apply the decal or not. I hope we can. One of the Mondays of all time. I really do need to clean this up. One of the Mondays of all time. All right, so we have a material. Can I now change this decal to use the material? Cancel that. Let's see here. Godot decal material. Unreal decal shader. Decal node does not support custom shaders. Okay. I wonder then, is decal not the way? Godot animated decal. Let's do some research here. Annual leave for the week. Nice. Working through a few Steam demos. Excellent. I'm really getting the itch to play a lot of different games, but I'm trying to stay focused on the learning, focus on the project a little bit more. Because there's a lot to learn here. Let's see here. How do do it? Animated texture. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, hang on. Godot scrolling decal. Anybody scrolling decal? I don't think so. I've seen Shapes. I haven't looked into Shapes 2, but I did grab a nice automation game that was free on Epic Game Store recently. Well, recently as in within like the past 3 months. Okay. Dang. We can still make this work. It's just we won't be able to use the decal. So let's remove the decal. Let's remove the mesh instance for now. We can do a plane. Well, I guess it's still a mesh instance, isn't it? Just change this to a plane. That is... that size. Hey, King Boo. Arch Linux. Sounds like a party. Is this lining up the way I... It is not. Okay. Oh, I see. Boop. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to try to do here... Surface material override, booster material. Okay, we can do that. We're going in the positive... No, negative Z? Negative Z? It's not where we want to go, is it? That's not where we want to go. Yeah, we want to go positive Z. All right, that's fine. We can rotate it around the y-axis by 180 degrees. Really need to get back into Factorio. What game? Oh, what was it? I posted about it in... I don't know. One of the... Probably General. But it was months ago, I think. Oh, here we go. Infinifactory. Oh, it was like less than it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Okay. Now we're pointing in... No, we're not. Cool. Okay. The material is facing that way. Interesting. Okay, this is fine, really. We'll flip it around if we need to. Okay, the next piece is we need to actually get the texture, the material, to animate. I've got like 5 things on our Godot list. We're not going to do them all tonight. Okay, scrolling. How are we going to do that? Show me where the button is. Where do we go? Oh, he's doing it with a script? Is that really how you want to do that? I mean, I guess... Okay. Seems... Alright. Let's just... Alright, let's just do it. Get surface override material, get the first one. And then we're going to take the... I feel like we've done this exact same thing. We could export this, right? Who remembers how that works? I don't remember how that works. We have to do export. Okay, that's actually not that bad at all. Okay. So does that work then? If I just go into the... If I just go in here and check it out? Oh, raid. Well, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I don't know. It's I don't know how that works. Should be happening. Maybe Twitch is being a little slow on that. Hello, raid. Is that? It's doing some. Oh, the decal's still there. There it goes. Gabriel Ray, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Come on in. We did it. We pulled it off. Playing Rust. I don't know much of anything about Rust. Okay, we got to get rid of the decal now. And then we should be good, right? Except it's going to be going the wrong way. For everyone coming in, oh boy. That's perfect. Like 10 seconds before. Man, who knows what's up with Twitch? Yeah, that looks perfect, right? That's it. You know, Rust, the programming language. Well, there you go. You're basically there. Okay. So first off, speed booster. We can probably drop the decal. I don't know. It's fine. Okay. Mesh instance. What is it? This one. We want to go Y. Why? Is it? That's some fun trivia. Wow. Oh, there we go. There we go. Check it out. Huh? Huh? Yeah? Cool. It works. All right. Easy. Done. Knock it off the list. Okay. We got a Neume. All right. Next thing. I want to see if we can screw with the field of view somehow with the camera. It has an FOV slider, so I assume this is something we can do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say if camera target dot current, oh, what did we call this? Current ground boost count. No, I don't want current ground boost count. I want boost timer. Okay, we got it. Good, good. We're gonna say target FOV by default is gonna be 75. Wait, how does FOV get measured? I guess we're gonna find out. So we're in a camera FOV. All right, let's check it out. What is this measured in? Camera's field of view angle in degrees. Perfect. What are we listening to? This is just the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe soundtrack. I don't want to because I really want to draw attention to the fact that, like, whoa, something is happening. And we may not even keep this. I actually looked at some Mario Kart 8 footage just to see, like, you know, how much do they change the FOV when you hit a speed boost? Like, how much do they do it by? None. They don't change it at all. You know what they do? I was like, maybe they pull the camera back or something to really sell the illusion of speed. They don't even do that. They add speed lines. They just add little speed dashes across the screen. That's all that happens when you use a mushroom. And you know, you get like sparks under the wheels and like a big Yahoo. But there's no crazy camera tricks. It's just you feel like you're going faster because their levels are insanely well detailed. And like you just see everything flying by faster and speed lines. And that's literally all it takes. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna try this. Okay, so it is measured in degrees. Target FOV equals, let's just say 85 for now, and let's lerp this. On like a 0.1 weight. Let's see what happens. Oh, sorry. Cannot convert to int arguments from int to float. Oh, sorry. My apologies, sir. Please try again. Let's see what happens. Oh, hey! Oh, you know what? You know what? That was not bad. That was decent. I feel like that was decent. Wait a minute, it broke immensely. Man, I used to have dual boot Linux going on my PC, and now I just never did again after a while. That's a decent effect. I think with some speed lines and stuff. Wow, that was really easy to set up. Okay, speaking of really easy, and I'm not saying this will be really easy, but I am halfway through a tutorial on multiplayer in Godot. Following Big Boy Games official, I kind of prodded a little bit for information on, hey, the multiplayer that you got set up, how's that work out? Like under the hood, what do you do there? And he showed me a little bit of the code. Godot does a lot of the heavy lifting out of the box. No plugins. It's all just some decorators on functions and a little bit of setup. I'm like genuinely thinking multiplayer Dabblecart could be an idea with peer-to-peer hosting or peer-to-peer multiplayer. So like one person hosts and everyone just connects directly. Now that does mean somebody has to do maybe port forwarding shenanigans. I don't know why. Something on my ISP changed or something at some point, because one night I was planning on streaming multiplayer Minecraft with a little bit of, what was it? Proximity voice chat. We were going to do Minecraft with proximity voice chat because I don't know why, but proximity voice chat just tickles my funny bone so much to hear someone like just trailing off as you hear them like get quieter and quieter into the distance. That's the highest form of comedy to me. So I was gonna start up a new Minecraft world. We were gonna get everybody together, play some Minecraft, but I was like, all right, things always go wrong, so I'm gonna test it. So I got GermDove on chat. I got him on call. And I was like, all right, GermDove, help me test this. And we can, what we did was we spun up the server. I made sure all the settings looked good. And I said, okay, try and connect. I want to make sure this voice chat thing works. So he logs into the server and we tried out. I'm like, no, that doesn't quite work. Let me change some settings. Try now. And it's like, oh yeah, we can hear each other in Minecraft. Voice chat in Minecraft. Perfect. So I'm like, great. We figured out the mod. It's working. Next night starts. I try to get people in. No one can connect. Not even GermDove. And we never figured out why. To this day, I've never successfully gotten anything hosted locally for other people to connect to. I don't know what changed. I was like, it's obviously not some setting I changed because we changed the settings. We tried it. It worked. I then changed nothing from that moment on. And yet it never worked again. And I've since tried like resetting some things, toggling some settings, nothing. I have no idea what it is. So anyway, all that to say, if we do peer-to-peer multiplayer, somebody else is probably going to have to host. Or maybe the problem is solved now. Okay, next thing we're going to try. Next little quality of life, make it look good thing I want to do here is I want to... we're going to move over to this big hill zone over here. Let's move you. Is that... Boy, that UV mapping is looking good down there, isn't it? What the heck? What have I done? It's okay, we'll clean it up later. Okay, what I want to do is I want to make it so that when you are driving uphill, we already have it. Ooh, boom. All right, so we already have that when you drive up a hill, the mesh of the car actually follows the normals. And it's kind of cheating to do this. Like, it's not really, like, the actual rigid body is not tilting at all. The physics object is still a solid capsule that is still aligned with the horizontal plane. Oh, it is really hard to get up and go when you're going uphill, though. That is one thing. I wonder if I should up the velocity a little bit if we detect that you're going really slow. Like, just maybe give you like a little boost when you're going really slow. Just to help you get off the ground, so to speak. Current Excel. I could say if... I don't even know what current speed is. Print. Where's our current speed? Forward speed. Here we go. Let's just print our forward speed. I just want to see what the general values are. All right, here we go. So we're going 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 25. Oh, really slowing down here. Okay, so let's say if you are below, like right now I'm actually going backwards at -10. Maybe if you're going less than 5. But you are going forward. Current Excel. Let's multiply by 3. Let's give you some force. Let's see if that feels really weird or not. All right, here we go. Not even noticeable. That's good. But if I stop on a hill, that's still rough. That still feels really rough. You know what I bet it is? Okay, I bet it's not anything to do with this. We're applying a force towards our forward vector, and that's probably not what we want to do. We want our cart mesh Z rotation. I think. So basically, if we are tilting up, we want to be pushing uphill. I guess. I'm gonna try this. This is probably not a good idea. Rotate it around. I guess left. By this is left. What is left? What's the numeric value of left? -10. Okay. I probably just want right then. I don't know if this is gonna work at all. Hello, casual. Okay, I'm going forward at least. That's a good sign. Oh, it's still next to impossible. It's next to impossible. Okay, what if that, but also... let's quintuple it. True. Okay. Stop and then go. Okay, that at least gets me up slowly. I feel like that's a little bit much. I don't know. All right, we're gonna say... I'm just gonna put in a comment here. Maybe this will help excel off up slopes. We'll see. I keep forgetting to add a new... There's a new category I want to add, which is a dumb one, which is like almost every Super Mario Odyssey moon. Nice. Yeah, don't waste it on that. I'll just mute it if it's just spam. Don't test me. All right, that might help. Okay, the whole point of this was I want to see if we should make the camera follow the mesh better. Which is to say, when you are tilting up a slope, that the camera will tilt up with you. So that would be rotation Z. All right, I'm gonna start by just setting it to the actual value. And we're just gonna see what happens. So right now, nothing, which is fine. So I wanna see, does the camera tilt up as we expect? Cart is tilting over to the left on camera. And now tilting right. That's not good. That's not good. Because that means it's tilting directionally. At least I worry that it is. Okay, look, we're gonna try this and maybe this will help. Ooh, that's not a good start. Oh wait, I at least know why it's doing that. Okay, hang on. That's good. Yep, all right, good. Now if I turn around, is it gonna tilt down or is it gonna tilt up anyway? All right, good. Okay, that's close. Germ Dove shining his sword. Okay, except I want the rotation X to be whatever it already is. What is it already? -15? Okay, so take that and subtract 15 to start with. Well, wait, 15 degrees. Is there a degrees to rad? There we go. I think that's what we want. Okay, it's facing down. Now the problem is that it's rotating in place. Yeah, which means this happens. But it's on the right track to what I want. Also, I want it to lerp a little bit more than that. Really, I want it to kind of like be a set distance out. Thanks for the follow there. Appreciate that. So let's see. Closeness offset is not really what I want here. Vertical offset and closeness offset. I should not be using these. Instead, we should set our rotation way back up here. Also, we should lerp it. So it's a little bit of a lazy drag up. Yes, make sure to direct message everyone. And all follows are anomalous. Okay, so now we're gonna set the rotation first. Camera distance. We're gonna set this equal to this. Well, Oh, this is tricky. Hang on. Bring forth Microsoft Paint. All right. Road. Cart. It's a shoe. Driver. Wheels. Camera. So what I want, effectively, is that the driver is kind of, you know, below the center of the camera. So I'm not really pointing at them. What is this? Oh, this is Paris Promenade from Mario Kart Tour, everyone's favorite Mario Kart. So that's our normal camera position. And I want our uphill camera position to basically be this alternative wherein we're still looking above the player, but it's like, where's our intersect point then? Like, what are we actually pivoting around? Maybe this one, we shelve this one for now. There's some things to this part of the puzzle that I'm not 100% sure on yet. Also, I think I do want to add steering. Right now I make it so that you can't steer if you're on the ground or if you're in the air. And I think what we should do is we should let you steer, but just limit it. Yeah, right now I just say if you're on your ground, then this. So instead, we're going to say, yeah, you can, but if you're not on the ground, we're going to reduce your acceleration rate by half. And also your steering. Turn them out. Delta current steer. Speed. Okay, we need a steer force. Steer force. Huh. Huh. Oh, 0.05. That's our steer force. But also we need a current steer. I don't know. I guess we can just put it in here. If not, is on ground. Theta times equals 0.25. Okay, so this will let us, yeah, we can actually still speed up even when we're falling, just not as much. I think that needs to be more sluggish on the steering. And probably on the acceleration as well. Yeah, that's probably the appropriate amount of steering. Very little steering. Yeah, okay, I'm cool with that. All right. That wasn't even on the list, but I like that little change. Okay, another thing that we can look at soon. Cones. I think we want the cones, right? Those are still something we like. Ugh. Where are the cones go? I don't think we even have them anymore. Let's get some cones. Let's add a node. Cones. Throw a cone in there. There it is. When in the air, it should continue to turn, getting stronger and stronger, and when going in the other direction, it should slow it down, then go the other direction. Oh, right. Oop, okay, so right now we just drive right over the cones, which is fine. Start script is still going. That's what you get. Let's see here. Like right now, it does kind of like... There's a subtle... I tightened up the steering quite a bit. There is a variable that we can tweak to make it a little bit more sloshy. It was probably Ubuntu. This was years ago. See, I want the cone to be hit, to fly into the air, but to no longer affect the cart after it gets hit. So here's the idea. What is the idea? Ubuntu was your first distro. There you go. Okay, what I want. It's not that. I want it to have a collision area, but I don't want it to actually be a physics thing. I don't want it to have actual solidity anymore. I'm done with that. Can we turn off collision? We could remove it from the layer. Would that do it? Let's find out. No. Let's see here. Cone. Wait, hang on. Let me double check and make sure. Okay, I can't really change anything there. Oh, of course. If you're not coated in the blood of the edge, what's even the point? Godot, rigid body, disable collision. Could set collision mask and collision layer to 0. I thought I tried that. Yeah, this would be, oh wait, maybe this? Oh, yeah, well, okay. That works. Except now it's not even interacting with the cart. What do we have here that's not... something that's like a rigid body, but is decidedly not a rigid body? What is a rigid body? It's a collision object. Okay. It's a physics body. Dang it. There's nothing else, really. You can have a static body. I don't want it to move other things. I guess what I'm looking for is I want the rigid body to... Let's see. Too up to date that it can break. Ah, that's the trick. Is you need, if you're too early on an adopter. Godot, rigid body, not affect other objects. I want it to basically, no, because I guess I want it to be affected by things, but I don't want it itself to affect things. Kind of a sweet spot. Well, there you go. Just set it to different collision layers. Okay, that's what everybody's saying right now is basically just don't bother with that. So the cart, we could specify that it is not a collision layer. What is this? This is a rigid body. So we can say, all right, cart is not on layer 1, it's layer 2. And then we can say to our cone, all right, so right now cone is still layer 1. That should still collide because it's not, whoa, that was different. Oh, okay, okay. We've achieved exactly the opposite of what we want. Which, admittedly, that's progress. I'm worried if I change the solidity of the actual terrain. So right now, both of these still interact with the ground. Oh, hang on. Yes, yes, yes. This is it. This is it. This is what I wanted. I think this is it. Okay. Yeah! Hang on. Yeah! It's perfect. Oh no. Oh man. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want this. Wow. There it goes. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. No, 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 no. That's perfect. The script has been completed. All right. I think we can maybe work on our rigid body a little, or our collision shape a little bit now. Let's actually make this a shape that makes sense. Convex polygon shape 3D? Okay. Now, how do I... Oh, boy. I don't think this is the kind of thing that you're meant to do manually. That's a good sign. But we're gonna do it manually anyway. What is this? Ninja Hideaway. Okay, there's 0.1. Fail to log in. Yay, we did it! Wait, no, that's bad. Okay, 0.25 feels like just slightly not quite there. Nope. Maybe we do go with 0.2 on these. And then we just do every combination of negative, positive. And that should be our cone shape. We'll see. This is the worst track in Mario Kart. Man. Yeah! We can plow through cones now! Ah! It's perfect. Oh, they really go. Ooh, they really go flying too. All right, we can do better. Gravity scale. Oh, I've already got the gravity scale really low. No wonder they're flying. Okay, let's make them a little heftier though. But low gravity, so they kind of scoot along in front of you and get stuck in your wheel well. Script broken. Yay, we did it. It's the Linux way. Whoa! Okay. All right, gravity is too low now. All right, let's just have it. light-ish, but regular gravity and see what we get. If you hit it dead on, you know, it's going to be kind of silly, but... Did I jump? Did I jump over that? Or was that not really a thing that happened? I don't know. I'm worried that I'm jumping. It is absolutely critical that the cones cannot affect the cart. Okay, I think we're okay. No, it's probably fine. All right, here's the simple way to check, I guess. Oh, okay. Okay. This is actually okay. It's lying to us. It's lying to us, I think. The rigid body is not moving, but the mesh, remember, the mesh does some hilarious stuff to make it look like we're following slopes when we're not really. I think that's what we're seeing right there. And if that's the case, that's perfect. That it kind of looks like you're wiggling off of the cone, but it's not actually going to affect gameplay at all. That's what I'm going for, is I want the cones to be there, to be silly, so that you can just ram right through a bunch of them and see them scatter. Okay, the cones are good again. We did it. That's good. That's good. See, that's fun. That's fun to do. It's like I'd like for them to get tossed into the air, but that's a wish list item. We can do that another time. Okay, we've knocked out a lot on the Godot side already. Are we ready to switch to Blender? Is it time? It might be time. I don't know. I may cycle back around. So tonight, what was the full list of things here? We FOV change, scrolling texture for the booster decal. We explored the tilt camera on a hill. Found out that's not as great. And cone physics. It's good stuff. And we did a little bit of tweaking as far as cart control while you're midair. Yeah, these trees, as much as I love them, they are not Dabble World's trees. And that's why we needed these beauties over here. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Let's get to it. Blender time. Okay. It's time to learn a new thing. Whether we like it or not. We're going to learn how to make this work. Tileable. We have to do tiling texturing. Also, I'm noticing that this... Is it this one? Yeah. The material here, I do not like it as much. It is a little bit dark. And I'm wondering if we can, like... adjust that somehow. I have no idea. It's fine. Never mind. It's fine. And yet, no, it's fine. All right. So shader nodes, and then we want to model some things after we figure this out and do a little bit of texturing on the lands. I want to do a little bit of modeling for things like boxing the track in a little bit. Like everything we see on the outside, this is backdrop. We've got our distant backdrop, we've got our modeled backdrop, and then we're gonna have the actual bounds in between all that. All right, so this right here, this face, this beautiful face right here, is so wrong. Open back up our track tiles. Is this our track tiles? Or is this a different one? Because that doesn't look right. Good luck, King Boo. Tractable.001. No? Ah. There it is. Okay. Okay, so what I want is I want to use this square, but on repeat forever. So to do that, we have to talk about the shader nodes. So we have to go into the shading. Oh boy. Here we go. We're gonna learn a thing or two here. All right. Blender. Tile texture subset. Was that the specific thing I did to... What? How did the... Go back. Go back. No, keep going back. Keep going back. All right. Shuffle. Shuffle on. Oh, that's what happened. Shuffle was not on in all of that. All right. Tiling texture subset. All right. Check my history. Okay, there I can see all the transparency stuff we were looking at. Here we go. Tile a section of a texture. Yes, this is the question. And then someone's got an example. Calculate the modulo using the section dimensions as divisor. Then you add the section starting position. The values here are for section A. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna use modulo. And this goes into the vector here. So we need add texture nope. Add texture coordinate. The UV goes into... okay, and then we need to add modulo math. Modulo is a math. Huh. Can't help but notice that there's no modulo. How does that happen? Excuse me. What version? That's from like 2 years ago. Okay, what are the other items here? Like, is there... Okay, value is probably just... Yeah, numerical value. Okay, hang on. Blender 4. Modulo node. What happened with modulo node? It's a math node set to modulo. Okay, where's... Okay, add math node. What's a math node? Is there one just called math node? Oh, there it is. Math. Do a math. Ah. They hit it all right here, huh? Comparison, rounding. Oh, here we go. Modulo. What's truncated modulo? Just want, yeah. Just want regular modulo. Okay. And then an add. Okay. Okay, this is supposed to be the UV gets plugged into these. No, that can't be right. Is it UV? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Coffee with bread. All right. I guess let's just... Oh, not object. Sorry. That. And then plug that into this. And then plug that into this. Whoa. Whoa. All right, that's a start, technically. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to do this a few times, aren't I? Let me take a look at the track image here. Ooh, we made it pretty big, huh? So what's it measuring? Texture, Blender, texture coordinate. Coordinate node, all right. What does this do? Like, what is UV outputting? Is it outputting like a 0 to 1 value? What is UV? UV texture coordinates from the active render UV map. Makes sense, probably. Okay. What is this vector value then? All right, let's take in 0 and let's floor modulo by 1, maybe 10, maybe 20, maybe 1. Okay, back to layout. No, back to UV editing. Oh, here we go. I can see it at the top, in the top left, I guess, the coordinate values. Okay, I think 0.1 indicates a tenth of the image size. Oh boy, great. So how many squares are we looking at here that I set up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 32. So 1 should do nothing, I believe. Like doing modulo 1 on an input value that goes from 0 to 1. All right, let me try something. Let me take this out of the equation. And let's just add 0. No, that does not seem to be doing what I want. If I do... No, that doesn't make any sense. We're getting I noticed that I'm getting a sort of diagonal stripe here, which implies to me that the X and the Y coordinates are not being treated as individual values at all. Like, it's supposed to be a vector, right? Let's try this. Shader node, add vector. Vector math node. Well, okay. Maybe this is a thing that exists somewhere. Math. Vector math. Ah, ha, 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 ha. There we go. All right, get rid of this. Get rid of this. Don't need it. So what happens if I do this? All right, take this vector, add 0.1, plug that into here. What do we get? Yes, yes. Okay, that looks like what I'm going for. Okay, and then we need modulo. Modulo. Yep. And do a modulo. Ooh, how much? How much here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 32ths. No, 1/32. I think. Hello? That seems to have not been the correct answer. Oh. I probably need ones on these. Yeah, okay. So now 1/32. Hey, now we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Yes, that despite what it looks like, this is actually a good thing. And I may not even need this at all. Okay, let's switch back over to UV editing now. And now, red. Oh, I see. So really what I want is I want to take the initial UV value as my addition. Okay, this is where we're gonna have to use programming know-how. Take this value and stick it into here. Yes! That is it. That's it. Oh, yeah. Because now we basically... Never mind, that didn't quite work. That is not quite it. Why is that not quite it? Because what I want... Dang it, we're close. We're very close. Okay. So my starting value is this coordinate right here. What I want to do is take that starting value. Oh, no. Starting value could be any of these coordinates. Dang it. I can't just use this upper left here. Okay, so I think that means I have to do this a different way, which is manually. I got nothing else, huh? So I would have to do 9 over 32 here and 1 over 32 here. Maybe. Maybe not. What's going on? Take the value, add to it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 9 or 10 or even 8 30 seconds here. Oh, wait. No. This is always 132. This one, however, can be 8 over 32 and 1 over 32. 2 over 32? No? All right, let's just scroll over a bit. Now let's add 0 here. And 0 here, we should see red. Good. Now if I add 1 out of 32. Wait. What? I don't know what's going on. Okay, so there's a mathematical operation that is not commonly used at all outside of programming called modulo. Oh, so what are these nodes? Yeah, these are nodes. And we had to dig into them a little bit to learn about some stuff yesterday. What I'm trying to do is take the coordinate. So every one of these tiles corresponds to somewhere on this coordinate sheet of textures. It's just usually it's just some random spot, but don't worry about that. So normally, if I want to, for instance, have like a 50 by 50 of this pattern, I would need to actually have a 50 by 50 somewhere on my tile sheet. Instead, I want it to loop. And so I'm trying to trick it into looping using modulo arithmetic. So it should be that if I tell it to loop every 1 over 32 of the image, then it should just repeat a single cell over and over, which it does appear to be doing properly. That looks like that's working. And then I need to tell it, the thing is, it doesn't line up with what I'm seeing on the image. Like, I'm seeing that the top left, 0, 0, is this dark square with a pink X, and that's not what I'm getting here. And I don't know why. So I may just have to, like, look around in here. Oh, oh, we saw something. 9? 9? Nine. Is this rotated somehow? Okay. So let's take 31, 32, 30, 32. That gets me a little bit of something. It's all coming together. A rotated 9. 0.3. Like, I'm pretty sure we're working in 30 seconds. 0.3. Oh. All right, I'm 8:30 seconds over. And 1:30. That looks like that's it right there, right? I don't know why this is 0.9 though. That's 0.93. Wait a second. I do know why. Because we're not working from the top left, we're working from the bottom left. We're in a Cartesian coordinate system now. I'm so used to in like everything in web, you start at the top left. That's 0, 0. We're not in web. 0, 0 is down here. That's why it's all the way at that value here. Ah, God. He should have waited for the horse. Okay, but that is it. And now, wow, now everything is dabble. Everything is coming up dabble. Okay, and now we can scale out. We can actually line this up with a snap to grid. Yeah. We can size this whatever we think is appropriate. And then we can just snap it to the grid, and there it is. Incredible. I love this song so much. This part of the song right here. Bap, 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 bap. There we go. Absolute grid snap. Give me that absolute grid snap there. What is this? It's fine. It's gonna look like a level soon. I think it could. I think it's a very real possibility. Okay, so now here's the next thing: is what if we were trying to do both of these faces somehow? So how do we make this work? Like, this is squished. It's just completely squished. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Ba ba da ba ba. Take the wait. Can I Blender select loop? It's not really loop that I want. Hold Alt. Okay, let's try holding Alt. Can I select Blender select continuous faces. Select linked. Ah, here we go. Here we go. This is it. Control L. Not quite what I wanted. To limit on sharp. No. Because it's selecting everything. They're linked! No. Linked flat faces. Okay, I'm in edit mode. Edit, select. Linked flat faces. Oh wait, there's no shortcut for it. So how do I do it? Is there a shortcut? The edit drop down. This one right here. Oh, this one right here. No select there. Oh man. Ever since I quit cold turkey on Reddit, this is it. Just like I've got to do something. I have to do something with my life. Quick. Two methods that people don't know. Double click of no. 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 Okay. Control L. Maybe? No, that's everything. I don't want to select linked all. Go to linked. In the select. What's the select linked menu? What? People are talking about these menus as if I know where they are. Wait, select. Wait, select linked. Flat face. Wait, hang on. Okay. Select linked. Linked flat faces. There we go, I think. And now what we can do is project from view. There they are. Beautiful, aren't they? All right, so now that we got those there, now we can just scale it up until it looks about right, all as one nice, neat edge. There it is. There it is. That looks pretty good. I don't know if we want to go even smaller on that, because that kind of looks big. Like, this is the size of a tree here. Let's use that as our guide. Go huge. Oh, geez, that's really big. That you're gonna get some serious moire. Maybe that's about the right size we want there. Maybe a little smaller, or a little bigger, I mean. I'm worried it's gonna look a little bit goofy, but we can find out. We can actually go ahead and check that. All right, delete the track. Delete the track. Re-import the track. Plop the track down. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing we checked this now. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, that was that wasn't for you. Ah! That's not good. Crud. Well, that's good to know, though. I just don't know what we're gonna do about it. Poor GQ. Okay, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do then about this. Star Egg. All right, the shader node thing. All right, get it out of here. That doesn't actually carry over. All right, I mean, there's an easy way around that. We're just gonna have to have separate textures, I guess. How that was just thrown in. Shaders, let's go. No, unfortunately not. Shaders, let's no. The Blender shaders don't, the effect doesn't carry over in the exported model. And so my my carefully moduloed texture coordinates, those, boy, am I ever glad that we didn't like work on getting every face set up that way. Only to find, like, no, that doesn't actually work. All right, we're gonna do it a much easier way then.
Hello, it is me, GameCube.
It's
I am here
GameCube.
to make one of my beloved off-color jokes.
Oh no.
But once again, I am GQ. Thank you for your time.
He said the naughty butts word. All right, so what we gotta do, unfortunately, let's take our terrain file. Grab the piece we want. Scale it up by 10. Because that's just going to look a little bit nicer. Track, dabble, text, 01. He always introduced himself. It's true. It's incredible how he pulls that off. This one's a bit of a bop as well. Alright, text 01. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm basically just making a blown up version of our 12 by 12 Dabble Worlds art pieces. And we're just going to make them two separate texture images, and those are going to be the materials. Alright, back to the UV editing drawing board. All right. Dang it. New material. Do. Don't worry, I'm almost there to where I can pull this back over. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. How do I do this? There we go. Okay, I think that'll work. So what we can do here is use image texture. There we go. Track Tableau 1 for this material, which we're gonna call wall. Then we can have another texture, which is also an image texture. And we're gonna call that one grass. All right, there we go. Done, done, done. This is select. Linked flat faces. Assign wall texture. Scale it up again. Yeah, see, linked flat faces doesn't really work as well there. But that's fine. All right. What's the size of this square here? Each of these squares is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 for these squares. This square is 25. Means this one's 100. And yeah, this is a 1x1. So we could probably get away with less than actually 100 tiles, but there he goes.
Race through familiar zones in Dabble Kart, such as Dabble World, the Moon, the Iron Lands, Pen Pal Meadow, and Hover Cat Kitchen. Carts powered by gasoline bought with real money.
It's the natural evolution of pay to play. All right. Let's also go ahead and select these as well and assign them wall texture. Whoa. Let's project from view for those faces. All right, now let's scale them. So that's still like huge blocks. Okay, that's a little bit better. Let's try this. Let's see how it looks. I'm not expecting greatness, but I'm at least expecting the texture to show up this time around. I still haven't found a better flow to get this import to work properly. Let's get in there. Let's take a look. Cones. It's not bad. That's workable. Like, you're gonna see it out of the corner of your eye most of the time anyway. I think when we add a little bit of a green border to it, that will help as well. Oh yeah, we're getting there. I think adding these distant backgrounds has made a huge difference. I've just got these big cylinders, big cylinder textures. This looks terrible, to be fair. But it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I think maybe some little outcroppings might help. Yes, I'm still listening. Give me Shy Guy Falls. Yeah, some depth. But again, this is something that's supposed to be more backdrop anyway. I'm getting like notes passed in class from my wife. Problem is, you're not even gonna be able to see these tops here, but it's fine. Wait, what if I do this? Does this select the sides? No, it doesn't. Good. Okay, well, perfect. Let's just do it this way. Boop. Assign grass. Project from view. Prepare yourself for quite a moray like you've never seen before. All right, there we go. Green greens, basically. That is a shiny texture there. All right, that looks good enough, honestly. So, allegedly, if it weren't for all of this, all these cylinders here, then I could perhaps. Oh, but the slopes. Yeah, the slopes are gonna change matters here. The secret's out. I guess I only want to do the ones facing a certain way first, so that I can be consistent on the mapping. Okay. We're going to assign that wall texture. Then we're going to project from view. And then I'm going to just scale it up till it looks good. Well, I guess till it looks about the same as the other one, more accurately. There we go. That's about even. Backwards pirouette, backwards pirouette, backwards pirouette, backwards pirouette. Up. I should do all these outside faces too. Why am I doing these outside faces? Who knows? Hovercat is here, everybody! Big block could give it a sense of scale. Yeah, yeah. That's true. Well, right now, these are not supposed to be the blocks you're actually driving past. Like, what I'm planning is that, like, right next to the track, we're gonna have these like big chunks extruded that are gonna have like lots of detail that gives you like, well, not lots of detail, but like these big faces that are like, you know, more along the lines of like 3x5 blocks or something. And it's hopefully going to look a lot better. This is your distant backdrop, hopefully, that honestly could probably just be a solid orange. But I can't help myself. All right, good enough. Oh, nope, never mind. All right, all right. We got a greens going on here. And also, I should make a... No, I don't need a texture for this one because we just have a brown for our underground color in Dabble Worlds. So we're just going to make all these just brown. All right, new material. Assign it. We'll call it dirt. It's just a color. Well, that turned out very red. There we go. All right, cool. Oh, look at this. Look at this mess over here. Unbelievable. Good enough. Actually, these are like super huge. These are massive, massive blocks right here. There we go. Whoa, okay. It's fine. That's a little bendy. Again, do not fret. Do not worry about it. It's probably fine. That looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Huh, weird. Good enough. It's because I was looking at it at an angle when I did project from view. I mean, I still was, but it's like, I shouldn't care about that. All right, let's make this look nicer now. Let's build out a little bit of boundaries and canyon stuff. So yeah, let's try and get more detail on the inner corners, I think. Ooh, yeah, look at these untextured walls here. Look at that. That's gonna be, I'm not sure what we're gonna do about that. I'm not gonna worry about it yet. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so this is gonna be the area where you're like dodging pigs or something. Let's go with over. Where are we gonna test this attempt out? Along this wall here. This will be our finish line over here somewhere, I guess. All right. So we can see our grid now below us. That's supposed to be our block grid down there. We'll see how well that works. Let's go up 8 blocks. Okay, that looks fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's annoying. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Snap to vertex. No. Snap to increment? Nope. Okay. Don't snap. See if I care. Oh yeah, so this should be affecting all of these, shouldn't it? This is rotated. There we go. That's better. Well, better. Uh, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that is pretty close. I think that's... Dang it. It's not pretty close. How does this keep happening? Maybe it's good enough. I don't even have the grassy wall texture on here that I so deeply need. Maybe we'll just live with this as it is. Oh, what I should do is I should probably make like a little 2x2 block, like a 2x2x2, and just sprinkle those in on the walls and stuff. I mean, I don't know how great that's gonna be, We're gonna try that. We're gonna make a new collection. Blocks. Just to kind of keep it separate. And we're gonna make another texture. Another one of these textures. Except this one is gonna have a little splash of color. Right at the top. In the form of a couple green lines. This is going to be officially texture 3. All right. So in here, object mode. We're going to add a cube. There it is. And it is 2 by 2, right? Perfect. Waffling on getting one of those blue light filters that you apply to the monitor. Maybe it's worth it. All right, material for cube is, there's gonna be a new cube material. Cube material. It's an image texture. Yay. What image texture, you ask? This one. Oh gosh, that's awful. UV unwrap that, please. Smart UV somehow. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Ooh. All right. All right, we're getting there. All right, so first of all, it's got to be that big. That's completely wrong. All right, hold on. What the heck? Okay, that's good enough. Wait, is this 2 by 2? Yes, so how is this big? I miscounted, that's how. I made it 8 by 8 by mistake, really. All right, well, then we're changing the size of this, and that's fine. All right, so now we're gonna take this. We're just gonna throw it right there. Thank you for the follow, appreciate that. All right, good enough. Let's scale it up until it looks kind of normal with this. All right, that'll work. All right, all right, we're gonna add some of these around. Oh geez, look at this mess. How do you even pull that off? Okay, at least that side's right, if a little bit too high. Thanks, Al. Default cubes are my specialty. All right. Cube should be a pretty simple object, I feel like. So now what we should be able to do is, instead of Shift D to duplicate, we're gonna Alt D. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna allow us to create these duplicates. Hi. These duplicates that are linked, which means if we change one, they all change, which is kind of what we want. Reason being is I'm not sold on the final like UV mapping or anything. Like I could probably have a big cube as well. So if I shift duplicate, and for instance, like, so here, these are linked, and what happens is if I, nope, not that. If I, in edit mode, I take one of the vertices and I move it around, you'll see that all those cubes are affected by that change, but this one is not because I didn't make a linked duplicate. I made a regular duplicate. So this new one is completely separate. And we're gonna double its size and then fix its, I don't even know what, okay. And then we're going to fix the, I just realized this is not gonna work because of that grass. Dang it. Because when I scale all these up by 2, we're gonna get this nice little line of grass in the middle. And there's just nothing we can really do about that. Except unless we had more textures, which I am hoping to avoid. I want to kind of try and keep things a little bit more simple. But see, we can overlap that to kind of do this little number here, that kind of stuff. I guess what we need is more stuff like this going on. Like this kind of thing. We're gonna kind of try and box it. Ooh, not that big. Let's subdivide that bad boy. Did that work? I don't feel like that really worked. All right, I guess we are gonna extrude this whole thing. So this is supposed to be the forest. Hang on. Okay, that's fine. Now can I subdivide? No, you may not. Okay, that's gonna come in to somewhere. Whoop, diagonal. Watch it. Don't get it. How these are not subdividable anymore or something. I don't know what happened there. This is fine with that angle. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. So now we can, I guess, take these faces. And just try and be consistent. Oh, I could just assign them dirt instead. This one too. No. That's fine. Yeah, these are not going to be perfect, and that's okay. We're going to live with it. Project from view. Scale it up until it looks about right. All right, that's decent. Let's test it. Let's export it. See what it looks like now. I'm really just sprinkling in faces and hoping for the best here. All right, delete this. Delete this GLB. Move this over. Move it in. Nope, move it in here. And let's check it out. That's the old project. Cones. All right, let's get over to where it is. Okay, so right around here. Let's see if this looks a little bit better now. It's still, yeah, it's because there's not, the top grassy edge is absent, I think, is what we're really missing there. Option, yet another texture, one that has like 10 iterations of blocks that just has grass at the top, and that way doesn't really matter. Maybe 8, maybe 5, maybe 10. At 9, all right, well, a little bit late in the evening for that, but okay. Save this as texture 4. We're getting a lot of textures here. Man, late night biking. Yeah, seriously. All right, image texture. Use this one. Call that grassy wall. Ugh, I keep doing, I don't even know what that shortcut is. Oh, this is gonna be painful, maybe? To give it that grassy top because, yeah. Do you see what I mean? Yay day.
Imagining Doves creating this level. Computer, load up Green Hill Zone. Reduce whimsy levels by 30%. Add Minecraft trees. More. More, I say.
More. More. Less. More. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Because I need the tops of all of these to line up with the grassy texture. I immediately regret the grassy wall idea. It was dumb. Get rid of it. Don't do that. New idea. What is the new idea? Whimsy at an all-time low. All right, new idea. Put pen pals on while I bike. Unbelievable day. The nerve. I'm not even gonna be in frame anymore. All right. Hi.
Hander kicked on right when you started biking, so it made it sound. It made it seem like you were creating that. Yeah.
Dooku had a rough time with these Valentine hearts today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What happened?
just didn't go well.
Didn't turn out well for him. Haven't played much. Been reading a lot. What are we gonna play?
Huh?
What are we gonna play on
That's a
Wednesday?
good question. What are we gonna play? Valentine's Day stream.
Maybe. I don't know. What do we both like enough to want to play it? That could be multiplayer. 'Cause I get bored kind of easily.
Mm-hmm. You do.
Video games.
You sure do.
Yeah. Things are going pretty well.
Yeah. Easy go.
I don't know. I think.
Competitive pen pals.
Oh yeah.
Four swords. I'll break out all my Game Boy Advance connector cables I've got lying around.
We could just play Pin Pals. You should watch me play Pin Pals.
Let's watch you play pen pals.
I watch you play Pin Pals. It's like we could do something like Stardew together, but then we'd be on two different
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have something local.
computers. Yeah.
A new viewer comes in. Hey, what's this game on screen? Oh, it's a game I'm making. Oh, and what's this game in front of it? That's another game I made. Then they leave.
Just layers and layers of things I've made. Double go.
Yeah, they're pretty distant from each other. That's just true. This is based on another game. It's true. They couldn't possibly leave with me here.
Exactly.
I mean, riveting content. That's what I'm about.
One problem is that like just about every video game makes you feel motion sick.
Yes, that is true.
It's more of the, it's kind of like along the lines of the visual novel-esque genres.
Monster Prom?
I believe so, yeah. I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong on that.
I don't know. It would be
Slightest bit
hilarious.
of information.
What does that mean?
Anything with a lot of reading doesn't seem like it would be conducive to
It's true. We want to be able to chat
a chat.
while we're playing whatever it is that we end up playing.
Yeah,
Visual novel dating sim-esque thing. I could probably get into it,
yeah.
but
While I just sit here on the bike.
who's gonna bike all night?
Let's see here. You know what? Well, I don't know if it would work. The Kirby game.
That's true.
It's co-op. It has very limited camera movement. It's more of just like slowly following along.
Yeah, we could play that.
A little bit more top-downy.
We could play Wonder.
Mario Wonder.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah.
Either one of those would probably be fine.
It Takes Two. No! The game about the couple that's getting divorced.
Yeah, that one seems really depressing. But also does look like a good game. But when we were watching the playthrough of it, I was almost brought to tears by the parts with the little girl.
Yeah. Surreal, man.
Yeah, it really was.
Stop trying to make your comic relief character happen.
Yeah.
The book just feels out of place in all of this.
Yeah.
Snipper
Snipper
clips.
We did play that together a long time ago.
We did.
I got a little frustrated with it.
It's a frustrating game.
Well, and it's one of those that, like, one person figures it out and tells the other person what to do.
Overcooked.
And
Worst
it's
suggestion.
like, overcooked. I wouldn't mind playing Overcooked if they didn't have all those, like, on a boat levels and things like that.
Yeah.
And it was, like, easier to see. I think it would be easier to see because I think when we tried to play it before, were we trying to play, like, on the TV or something?
Probably.
At our old house? Like, I remember not being able to see what was happening, like, at all.
Mm-hmm.
If it was closer to the screen, I think I'd be more okay with it.
Yeah.
But it was very hard to tell what was happening. Mario Party. I thought everyone loved us as a couple.
Yeah. What's all? What is all
Why
this?
is everyone trying to break us up?
This animosity suggestions.
Actually, I don't even really get heated because I'm not good at Mario Party or video games, so I don't really get upset at things like
Yeah.
being worse than you at Mario Party. Doesn't really bother me. Dabble Party.
Keep talking and nobody explodes.
What is keep talking and nobody explodes?
It is a game where you print off like a 20-page instruction manual, and the other player is allowed to see the screen. So you are
Did
walking
you try to
through
play
bu-
that with
Yeah.
our friend in Knoxville?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we ever got that together or not.
Yeah.
I don't have it, so probably not. It is a hilarious party kind of game. Well, that's looks like the end. Yeah, Tank and Dove did that.
Do you think we get mad at each other?
I don't know.
I
Could be.
think we get stressed. I don't think we would really get mad at each other.
Oh, surely not. Yeah, maybe a 2D Mario.
We've been through a lot of things that are more stressful than a video game, right?
Oh yeah. Well, but then again, Overcooked is pretty stressful.
That's true. But like we'd actually cook together.
But Overcooked is really stressful.
Overcooked is
Lovers in
very
a Dangerous Space Time. I considered that, but I think that would not fare well with the motion sickness.
Yeah.
Like, I remember you tried to play that with me, and then it
I thought I just couldn't see anything on that one.
Maybe that's what it
It was all
was.
small.
It was quite small.
I think that was why I struggled with that game. But maybe if I just got really, really close.
Oh yeah.
I never wore my glasses, my
Your
readers.
old lady glasses.
Mhm. Kids these days.
Yeah, you kids.
And their small fonts.
Font, family, and type faces.
Tight faces.
Yeah, type faces.
Oh, I thought you said tight faces.
Your tight faces.
Like not wrinkled.
Your taut skin.
Yeah, I'd be up for any of it.
There you go.
Good for something competitive or
Mhm.
cooperative.
Man,
Either one.
that's so many things.
Yeah, it's like two.
Wow. 2 things. Incredible.
Or where one of us is just playing, the other one's watching, so that's 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
Or a 4th thing of other.
It's getting confusing. That would be a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's still the issue of having multiple computers going on. We would want to have something that's like single computer, so we're both like next to each other.
Yeah, chatting and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Has the update for Stardew come out yet?
No, not yet.
I'm just waiting
I'm sure my
so I can start a new,
I'm sure
A
I'm
new
gonna
life.
get bombarded with headlines about it.
probably.
Yeah,
I
gotta
won't get
start
that
your new life.
bombarded. Mm-hmm.
All the new features.
Yeah. I have to court Mario again. It's very
I
important.
won't even remember you.
Yeah. Sometimes I try to court someone else. It just never works out.
Only have eyes for Maru.
Ew, she's just the best.
Maru and me.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I knew.
Of course, of course.
If you were in the game,
Mm-hmm.
then definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like Sebastian is like kind of supposed to be the you character, but Sebastian is just not very cool.
No, he's not cool. He rides a motorcycle, smokes,
Yeah.
hangs out at the bar.
Yeah,
I don't feel like he's much of a me character.
it's true. It's mostly that he's into computers.
What?
That's it. That's
it.
the whole thing.
That's his
That's-
character arc.
Yep. He likes computers. Sam is your best boy. He's such a puppy. I don't know. Sam, yeah, I do like him. He seems nice. But
What a
he's no
nice-
Maru.
What a nice boy.
I did try to court Sam recently in one of my games, and I liked him more than I would have thought.
Curtis is causing problems. There we go.
If you were to like actually end up with like a really high score on this autoplay,
Mhm.
does it actually count for your Steam highest scores?
Yeah.
Wow.
If randomly smashing the button can score higher than you, I'll just give it to you.
Story arc with the little.
I've never
Yeah,
really
I
gotten
haven't
to
really gotten it
anybody's
that
backstory.
into his story arc
Just
with his
wanted
little
to-
brother.
just wanted to
I guess I
make a
should have
farm.
courted him longer.
I just wanted my parsnips.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we gonna get back on now? Finish some things up.
I did finish my biking.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Farewell.
See ya.
Maybe we'll just plan on Wednesday having a grab bag of video games to play.
Yeah, that's true. I do get bored easily. So
There you go.
just,
We'll play some Mario Maker.
what?
We'll do some Mario Maker co-op. Oh, and the music had stopped a while back. Who knows how long ago? All right, get pen pals out of here. Oh, I won't be able to see you guys until Wednesday for Valentine's. We'll do some video games. It'll be fun. I don't know what I'm going to do with this exactly. I can't get it to... I'm having ideas that are beyond my capability right now. Like, I'm trying some things here, but it's not quite working yet. Also, we really need to find a good way to make this green better. Like, can I... Oop. No, see, that's not it. I don't know, maybe we'll just have like a... I don't even know. We could bevel. We could bevel slightly. You know? What's that? Can I only do one at a time? Oh wait, there we go. Revel in the bevel. That actually is maybe the solution. It didn't go great over here. But that might look okay. I guess we don't need to focus on everything being 100% great. All right, let's just check this out, and then we will get out of here for the night. You can see the tops now. That's a little better. That's all right. Yeah, it really is going to be a matter of just like getting everything really... I don't know. It's just going to be a matter of getting a lot of small details on here. We'll see how well that goes. All right. I got to get out of here for the night. I'll do a real quick once over on the usual categories and just see if I know anybody that is on. No. And no. All right. Guys, have a good night. I'll see you Wednesday for some video games with Hovercat. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll jump back to this on Friday, or maybe we'll take a little video game break for a while. Either way, hope to see you then. Bye.